Alright, hello guys. So in this video I'm going to show you a replay that a game that I played a couple days ago on the map Erlenberg. It's this big snow map. And what I want to show you guys on this map is I kind of want to talk about the map strategy and also go over just kind of the play here because I did sort of carry this game, I guess you can say, and it was a mastery badge in my ELC. And I haven't featured this map, I don't believe, in any of my replays yet. So as you can see at the beginning of this game, guys, this T-3485 decides that we're going to play bumper cars. And I can't stand these people when they do this, guys. I mean, it is what it is. But, like, it's so frustrating as a light tank when you know that part of your job on a lot of maps is to get to places quickly, to get spots. And then people do that. And, like, you can't even, like, I would have been over by this hill probably by now. But it is what it is, guys. People do that. They think it's funny, whatever. You know, they're casual players, you know. Moving on. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go over to the east side of this map, and I spot the LTTB, and I'm going to kind of play around with the replay speed because this is a long game, so I'm going to try and speed it up for you guys as I'm talking here. So we spot the LTTB. Now, map strategy, guys, I'm going to leave it on regular speed while I talk about kind of map strategy quickly. On this map, guys, at least for capture mode, oftentimes I find that the east side of this map, at least for the north spawn, like if you're, well, I guess it's capture mode, not, yeah, what am I saying? So if you're on the north spawn, I was going to say if you're playing defense, but I was thinking of that other game mode. So if you're spawning on the north side, on capture mode or whatever this is called, I'm not sure. Encounter, okay, guys, it's called encounter. I can't believe I don't know that after playing tanks for 4 years, right? So, on encounter mode, guys, the east side of this map is very important. And the reason I say that from the north spawn is because if you take this side of the map, like you come up over here and go through these trees, and you're able to spot all the TDs here and then keep going, you basically can spot like Artie and everybody over here. And then if you keep going, you can spot this whole line over here, this whole K line, and then you end up controlling almost the entire map here. And that's why I feel like the east side of this map is very important. Now the north side can be kind of, I'm sorry, the west side can be kind of important too, because on the west side of the map you have this huge like castle, and a lot of times you can come up to this ridge. Like you'll find that sometimes it's helpful to play as a medium up here because you can get a lot of shots going this way as well. However, I feel like it's much more open on the east side of the map, so if you're going to get crossfire, usually it's easier to do it from the east side. Now what I'm doing here, guys, and I'll fast forward through this, is I'm just trying to get spots on a couple of the tanks over here because I know that no one was over here. So carefully I try to do this, but we end up taking a couple shots here ultimately as I'm trying to passive scout for a minute in a bush to see if these guys are going to come up, and I get lit and I take a shot. The tiger misses, thank God. But what I wanted to do, guys, is just see what the heck was going on over here and see who's over here. That way it gives me a little more knowledge of kind of where everybody is. So I know that if I haven't spotted any TDs over here yet, that there more than likely is going to be at least one up on this hill. So I take a couple shots here as I'm leaving, and luckily my track eats one of them, and I get away, guys, because I see that like there's no one over here to support me. So I come back over here, and what I'm trying to do now, guys, is I see that the LTTB is over here. What I'm trying to do is win this side of the map because I know in the given situation it's 3-3, soon to be 4-4, and the game is progressing, and there's 3 Artie. So if I can win this side of the map, I know more than likely that all their Arties are sitting like probably where this spawn is, like in this area here. I can draw on the map, yes, with XVM. So in this area of the map here, they're probably sitting, or like one's like sitting back here, and usually Artie doesn't go like all the way to this corner. At most, they're probably going to sit like even in this little like water area here, right? So in that whole area, I know if I take this side of the map, I can probably spot all 3 Artie. So let's speed up through this, guys. As you can see, kind of what I do here, and I'm gonna pull through here, and I get the Super Hellcat spotted, and they get shots on this guy very quickly. Now my situational awareness was not very good here. I wasn't paying attention to the map boundary there, and I hit the boundary. Thank God I didn't take any shots. Now I miss a shot from the SU-100. Thank God he misses me. And I'm able to spot him as well, and for some reason, I guess no one was really ready to shoot him, but I come over here, I take a shot on the LTTB. I'm willing to get very aggressive now with my play and take a shot from this SU-100, honestly, guys. And I'm able to clean up the LTTB there and then rush this SU-100. And as we kind of rush this SU-100, we keep him lit. Someone racks him, but that shot might have killed him anyway. He was getting low on HP. And we're able to win this side of the map, guys. And as you can see already, it's 8-7. So what I wanted to emphasize here, and what I was saying before, is now that we have won this east side of the map, look, I come down, I come screaming down this hill, guys, and we're able to spot an M44 here, another M44 there, and then I know that just the, I believe it's M12 is left. So we spot him, and then we're going to respot the M44 as we come up through here, and I get a spot, and I thought I killed him. It was the M12 I killed. So I get a shot on the M12, and we're able to kill all 3 yardies there, guys, within like a minute, minute and a half. And now it's 11-10. So you can see how quickly this game progressed as we took the hill there, because everyone's HP starts getting lower and lower, and it was literally like 5-5 or whatever when we were coming up here, and now it's 11-10. So this game remained quite close. And what I'm doing now, guys, is I urge you guys to always look at your map when it comes to situations like this where you only have a few players left on each team. So what I'm doing now, guys, is this is important, as I'm saying to myself, all right, do we have any people over here? Because I know we have there's 2 people on the cap, and if I just look at the map, guys, I see the Tiger was last spotted here, the T44 is over here, their M4 is here, and their STRV is here. So I know that the T44 is probably going to push up like this somewhere, or he's going to come into the mid. And I'm thinking of all this ahead of time, guys, right? In real time, you have to think of this while you're moving. But I know that this Tiger hasn't moved because he was just lit. And the STRV got spotted. And the M4, all 3 of their tanks are right here. So I know that I'm safe to move this way. And I know that this T44 is not... There's no reason he would come back this way. I mean, there's really no reason for him to do that, right? He just wouldn't do that. So you think of all this ahead of time, right, guys? And then I start moving in, and what I'm thinking of is I see the STRV. I could have got a shot on him there, but what I decide to do, guys, is go after this Tiger, because I see that the Tiger is pretty full on health, and we have a full HP Hellcat that seems like a pretty good player. He's marked green, and our Progetto is low on health. So I'm thinking the Progetto is going to get probably killed here, and then it's just going to be me and the Hellcat, basically, and Artie. So what I do here, guys, is I take 3 shots on the Tiger, and that's like 650 damage or something like that in the in this tank, maybe 700, something like that. The alpha on this thing is 220, so something like that, guys. And that's a good chunk of health to take away from the Tiger. And what I do now, guys, is, and again, I emphasize, you got to think of all this in real time. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, this T44 has pushed in, and I know that he has a decent amount of HP still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Tiger out of the game, because I know I can outplay him. So what I do, guys, is I kind of circle around over here, and right before I'm unlit, I go this way to make this guy think that I'm just poking over here, and then I rush over to this side of the map, or this side of the building, or whatever you want to call the structure here. And what I do, guys, is I use this structure to my advantage. This like little overpass here, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what you really call this, but I use this to kind of block his gun from seeing me. I get 2 track shots on him, get him locked up there, and track him. And I'm able to put 3 shots in this guy without him even being able to take a shot at me. So that is simply just outplaying someone, guys. He's in a slow tank. I can get shots in his track. I can come up from the side he doesn't think I'm coming up from and just completely annihilate that guy. He's out of the game. It's a gun out of the game. And now it's basically a 3v1, even though the HP is almost the same. We have 839 against 879. So this guy actually has more overall HP than the rest of our team, including Artie. So we're going to come through here, guys, and I know that this T44, if he sees this Progetto, he's going right for the Progetto, because the Progetto is a one-shot. So he goes for the Progetto. Luckily, the Progetto gets a shot on this guy. And now, in this instance, guys, I'm not sure why this guy didn't try and back up. Maybe he just doesn't know that the ELC has a 3-shot autoloader, and I think I do bounce one shot on this guy, but I make sure to focus my last 2 shots, and I'm able to clean this guy up, and that's almost 3,000 spotting damage, guys, and 2,100 damage, and this ends up being a mastery badge, and I got 9 spots as well. So wanted to show you guys this replay. I hope that this was helpful in some way or another. I'm going to show you the end plates. But yeah, guys, I hope this helps you maybe understand this map a little more, and how important the west and east sides of this map are. On some maps, you have like terrain blocking, like for instance, Mountain Pass is a good example of that. You have terrain that kind of blocks certain parts and sides of the map so that they're not as effective. But in this map, guys, the west and east side of this map are very important because this map is so wide open. So you can get a lot of crossfire from the east side of this map, and you'll notice that a lot of times mediums will come up to like right here in this area, and they'll come up to like this area if they're from the north spawn and try and shoot down into the city, because there's a lot of crossfire options available on this map. So this kind of shows you how important the east side of the map is, guys. And I'll show you the end plates now. And basically, guys, on this, it's not showing me the end plates. Let's try. Okay, so here we can see, guys, this was a mastery badge, and I got the scout badge here, and I believe all these are from the same game. So patrol duty was the other one, and this is help your team damage at least 6 enemy vehicles. And let's see what else. So here we can see 2,126 damage, guys. This was 1,340 XP, which is really good. And 4 kills. We got 4 frags. And this, just to close out the video, guys, we made 61K with premium. And again, guys, 15 shots fired for all these stats here. 13 direct hits, 12 penetrations, 2,126 damage, 2,866 damage caused with your assistance. And this was a good game, guys. And you could, if you notice as well, this was a long game, 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So don't feel like when you're in a light tank, guys, I emphasize this so much. When you're in a light tank, don't feel like you got to YOLO out and spot everyone in the first minute of the game. Stay safe, especially if you're playing in a tank like the ELC Even that has basically the lowest HP pool of tier 8. And stay alive, guys, right? Stay alive, and you can make plays like this and carry games like this fairly easily. This was a fairly easy carry for me. I really didn't have to do too many hard things. I just came around the other side of the map. We were able to clean up that tiger. We spot the arty, etc. And we finish off killing the T-44 mastery badge, and we get the win. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.